Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim and I create bespoke wedding bouquets and connect with you online to create the bouquet of your dreams, just in case you're wondering and you've just jumped onto my video by chance. So I'm just going to create the next part of this bouquet, which is a teardrop bouquet. I've made the handle here, and if you want to look back on my videos, you're welcome to if you're a bride. Or if you're interested in making wedding bouquets at all, then just have a look back and you'll be able to see how this is made. And in this part I'm just going to show you how to ribbon this handle, and then I'll be showing you also how to create the flowers as well and add them to the holder. So basically I've got this lovely ribbon. This is Hobbycraft ribbon, but you can use any ribbon you like. And this is a lovely, it's like a lovely, I can't think of the name. It's kind of like a lovely sort of purpley mauvey colour, which is, and it has got a name for it. Well, this is called Light Orchid, this one. Okay, anyway, so what I've done is I've cut some strips off about the same length so that we can put them around the top of our bouquet holder. And on the top here is where the flowers are going to go. So and what I've done is sealed off the ends of the ribbons. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put them on to the bouquet holder and ribbon it all up, so that if there's any gaps anywhere around the flowers, all you will actually see is this lovely ribbon in between. So you can use any ribbon you want for this, any colour, anything really, any sort of ribbon you want. Okay, so I'm just going to basically glue this on. I think you can see what I'm doing. I did actually reposition the camera so that you could see what was happening. This may be a little bit more trickier than a round bouquet holder because of the shape of it. So sometimes what happens with the ribbon is sometimes it's because it's different lengths, you kind of have to do it as you're going along just to get the lengths right and everything, but I will show you as I'm going along so you can sort of see the colour of that, how lovely that is. Now what we're doing is we're just basically going around and we're just basically just overlapping that ribbon slightly and sticking it on, so we can cover that up. And you might have seen this in other videos that I've done here on YouTube, so it's quite a common method that I use for a lot of my bouquets. That could be a bit shorter there. You see where that's gone a bit longer, that should be a bit shorter really, but we can actually probably cut that off. I might cut that off just a second, sorry. I'm going to cut that off a little bit because we don't want too much length on there, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the ribbon around that. Just a second, let me just come off, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can seal that. That's it, because we don't want that ribbon to fray, so I just like to seal that. So we just put some glue on there like that, all the while I'm making sure that I'm in the shot and everything. Yeah, okay, don't worry if it buckles slightly. I say normally it's quite flat, because what you're going to do is you're going to put some loops on here and you won't notice that. Okay, so just basically that's it, just pull that across there like that and bring that ribbon in. So once you know where that glue is going to go, then you just put that on there like that. And as you can see, this doesn't have to be entirely perfect. It really doesn't. So don't worry if it's a little bit messy or bits of it are out of place. That really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're going to have a beautiful bouquet anyway. So it's going to be lovely. So we just keep going like that all the way round our holder. Sorry, I've got glue on my fingers. That's why. Okay, so we only want to come up a little bit, just a tiny bit up the edge there, just so that when we put our ribbon around the handle, you won't see where that's joined. Okay, so, and you will find out about that in the next part of this project when I'll actually show you how to do that. So I hope you can see, I think you can see everything I'm doing here, because I did actually move that camera up slightly, because what I'm actually working on now is a bit different to the other thing, and you needed a bit more of aerial view on there to do that. Yeah, as you can see, it kind of buckles a bit, and that's to do with the shape that we're working with. So we kind of have to be really careful that it doesn't buckle too much along the edge here. But you know, you're going to put your flowers on, so it should be okay. Right, okay, sorry, my fingers are a bit messy, but we will come up with a really neat solution, because all that's happening is your flowers are going on here. Okay, that's what's happening. So they're all going to go on top of this ribbon. So you'll see glimpses of this, but not all. So right, okay, so I'm going to do some more strips, do a bit more of this, okay, to show you how it works. Okay, so the way I measure my strips is I'll just basically just hold them up against the handle and just measure them towards where I want them to go, like this. Okay, and then I just cut that piece off. So that's what I do. It gets a little bit awkward, but we can't really go to the centre. From what I'm remembering now, we can't go straight to the centre because it's going to be a bit messy. So we just go towards the edge, the middle of our teardrop. Okay, that's what I'm saying with the awkwardness of the shape. Okay, so just cut that off, and I'm using this just to seal the ends of the ribbon. So I'm just doing that, just basically so that it doesn't fray. Okay, so there we are. I'm not going to put the flame on here because I think it's a bit dangerous really, but okay, so there we go. So we're just going to basically pull that across like that. So what I like to do is I like to try and do it before I glue it, basically. That rhymes, doesn't it? Try and do it before you glue it, and then you know if it's right or not. So yeah, okay, so just basically bring that over like that. Okay, I haven't done this shape for ages. I've done a few of these bouquets, so if you want to have a look on my website, you're welcome to have a look and see what these look like when they're made. And I also have actually showed you an example. I've showed you some of the products, some of these showed you some of these teardrop bouquets on the last YouTube video. So if you want to have a look back, you'll be able to see what we're actually making. This is just to show you how to make it. Okay, there we go. And also at the end of these videos, what I will do, like I always do, is I will show you a reveal at the end, so that you can see how this is going to be made. What the result will be. Gosh, I can't get my words out today, people. I really can't. Oh dear, so funny. Right, okay, so yeah, try not to make these bits here too long here. They could be a bit shorter along here. And maybe just bring it up to the centre here, where this piece is here. So just try and bring it up here, but not too far over, okay? So it's very, very different to the round one. The round one's a lot easier. I didn't think of the ribbon in when I started this project, actually. I should have thought about it, but I didn't. Okay, so we measure it like that, and then I'm going to just cut that off there. Use some really sharp scissors for your ribbon, okay, and only save your ribbon. If you're new to this, don't use your scissors for anything else but your ribbon. And actually the scissors that I've got are not expensive. They are pound shop scissors, so they don't cost anything really. You've just got to keep them sharp. That's all really. You just got to keep your scissors sharp, okay? Otherwise they won't cut that ribbon. I know that because I've got some scissors I use for other stuff, and they do not cut my ribbon at all. So yeah, okay, so just basically just pulling that across there like that, and then just putting this glue on here. This is hot glue I'm using, by the way. It's hot glue, and I find it's a very strong glue, and it really does hold the ribbon quite well. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few more just to show you where you need to stop the length of that ribbon. Okay, where you need to so try not to make it buckle too much around the edge there. So about there. So if you bring all your ribbons along here, imagine there's a line down here, and just bring all your ribbons to this centerpiece here, to about the length of this ribbon. Okay, and you should have it nice and neat, because these ribbons I've brought out over a bit too far, really. Probably be able to pull those off, I don't know, but yeah. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, I'm still recording, so we'll be okay. So I'll do a few more strips. If I do get cut off, I will have to come back, because I only have this material. I only have one piece of material like this, so I have to come back and carry on with the same materials. Okay, so yeah, so just basically measure. That's how I measure my strips. I just actually put them on the bouquet and do them that way. And then what I do is I just seal the ends up of the ribbon like that, just to kind of stop it from fraying. Okay. Yeah, also while I'm on here, I'd like to just say thank you for those people that have subscribed to my channel. That's really nice of you to do that. And don't forget, if you have subscribed, that you can have a look at my website, at my products, if you want to. You can also connect with me on Facebook, because I'm on Facebook as well. And on my website there is a contact page as well, if you want to contact me there, just to let you know if you're interested in anything, that's what you can do. Okay, right, so we're just bringing this ribbon up towards the center of our teardrop shape like this. Okay, and yes, like I said, don't worry if it's not absolutely perfect, because your flowers will all go on here. And in the next video I'll be showing you how to basically how to make your flowers. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing. And also I'm going to be showing you how to ribbon this handle as well. Okay, so we're just basically just going up towards the middle like that. Okay, just towards the middle, and then just cut that off there. So I have to do this as I'm going along. Well, I don't have to. Or what I could do is just measure. What you could do, I'm doing this for the video, but what you could do is, once you've got the length right for these ones along here, you can see it's the same width. You could just measure them up against these ribbons up against one another to find out what the length is. But I like to do it this way, so you'll find your own way of doing it. Okay, as you come up here, your ribbon tends to straighten a bit. Okay, but you still need to overlap it slightly so you can't see that polystyrene. So the main reason why we're doing this is so you don't see all this ugly cardboard and polystyrene in between your flowers. Okay, so that's the reason why. Okay, so basically just bring that up there like that, and then just put some glue under here. Not too much glue, okay, just a tiny bit of glue, because you don't want to see that glue, and it gets messy if you put too much on. Talking from experience, it really does. So yeah, this is going to go onto my website, this video, or these videos will, because I want to show people how I make my products. So I'm kind of linking these as I go along, so that people can see, if they hit my website, what sort of things I make and how I make them, so I can connect with my customers and things. So yeah, also I'm here just to show you how you can create your own wedding bouquets as well. So yeah, so that is some of how you ribbon your bouquet. Don't worry about the buckles and things, because like I said, you put things on here anyway, along here. you can always cover things up when you're crafting. So let's try one more strip. Hope I'm not coming off of the, there we go, let's just measure that up there. Yeah, hope I'm not coming out of shot too much. Right, so just basically just put some, there we go, just seal that ribbon up so it doesn't fray. Okay, keep going with that. And yeah, it can be a little bit challenging because of the shape of this. Okay, I will later on, what I'll do is I'll show you how to do a round one, because they are a lot easier. Okay, they're a lot easier than, oh, I keep going off, don't I? Sorry. I'm so used to doing lives where people tell you if you've gone off shot. So yeah, right, let's get that on there like that. And then as you go round, if I can just tell you this, just a second, let me just bring this up here like this. So now, because I've placed my ribbon on there, I know where that glue's got to go, like that. Okay, and then just put some glue there. So also, this will also show you that if it's a little bit messy, that you can cover things up and it will look lovely. Okay, I was going to say, as it gets here, the length of the ribbon can change. So that's why I like to do it. I like to measure it as I'm going round. Okay, you can sort of see how that's coming along now. Okay, I will go all the way along here and along here, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, so I hope that explains the ribboning bit. And you can see it's a little bit messy here, but it honestly really doesn't matter, because what you'll do is you'll place this as an example of what you're going to do is you're going to put your flowers on this piece anyway, so you won't see it. You won't see it. And here you will be putting, let me just show you, you'll be putting loops along here, along the bottom here, so you won't see a lot of this piece underneath. Okay, so yeah, it'll be okay. All right then, so that's this part of the this project. So this is the ribboning bit. I will come back and show you how to do the handle as well. So when I come back, I'll have done all of this. Okay, yeah, and then I will show you how to make your lovely foam flowers to go on here on this part of your handle. Okay then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like and comment below, and I will put all the little links in after I've downloaded this onto YouTube. Okay then, so yeah, thank you everyone for your support again, and yeah, and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye bye, thanks for watching, bye.